Namaste, my dear friends. We continue with wisdom sharing, and right now I would like to share with you on a very special and sensitive topic, and all of us went through it. And it's the aspect about the transformation through pain into a purpose of awareness. That how we can transform the pain that we're going through into that purpose of life and that level of awareness which will bring us happiness and that reality which we truly want. So eventually, uh, many spiritual, let's say, knowledge and people and scripture share that this life is a suffering. But why is suffering? Many reflect that whatever you do in this material world, eventually you will lose the taste to it. Until you don't have that experience, it is interesting for you. But the moment you feel the taste, you start to lose interest to it. So eventually, at the end of all, anything what we receive in this life will be taken away from us. The same way like in a computer game. You know, you come into a computer game, you play in that realm, you gather your rewards, your weapons, you have their friends, gold, achievements. But the moment you're exiting from that computer game, you cannot take nothing with you. So eventually, now, on one hand, there is the whole deep meaning while you're inside of the game. But once you get out of the game and look on the whole purpose, anything happening inside of the game has absolutely no purpose. And eventually, everything just brings experience. So that's why in our lives, while we live, there are many moments when we're are experiencing exactly this essence of life discovery. When we're getting a life experience that brings us different feelings and emotions about the structure of life, through which we eventually change our taste, we change our perception, we change ourselves. And I want to underline those things in a topic which is connected with pain. As pain is not just suffering, it is a sacred signal from the soul calling us to become awakened. As our soul speaks with us through the feelings that are inside of us. And every time when you feel pain, it means that you're doing something with what your soul doesn't agree upon. So if you're feeling pain inside, well, it's very super great to develop a quality when you just make a stop, you look, and you analyze what I'm feeling right now, why I'm feeling pain. What does this pain tell me? What does my soul tries to tell me through this pain? Can I right now change something through my actions so that this pain would transform? What are the things I can do so that I won't feel this pain anymore with my soul? So eventually, our soul, when it cannot reach us through the quiet vibration of feeling or the quiet sending of some thoughts, then it sends the physical pain. The physical pain, it really turns us on because when our physical bodies feel pain, we really become present. It's the same way as you can be depressed when you're thinking about the past and the future, but if I'll put you on standing on nails, you won't have that opportunity. You'll be very present. Or if I'll put you into an ice bath, how do you think? Will you have many thoughts of depression about the past or the future? Well, I don't think so, because the physical pain will bring you very in the present moment, and eventually you'll start to analyze deeper and better what is the issues and what you can do. So always remember that if you have any type of suffering or pain, that is just a sacred signal that your soul is calling to you to be awakened. Awareness is the light that reveals the hidden lessons within our wounds. That every pain that we feel and wound will make has a reward, and it has a wisdom behind it. So, but to take this reward and wisdom, we have to first acknowledge the pain and to understand the lesson and change our actions. So it's a very interesting flow, very similar to a computer game where you truly have to fulfill a quest in really understanding what is happening inside of me. So to take out the rewards of that knowledge and understanding which I can take out from the situation. As eventually, when we die, the only thing that we carry away is exactly our wisdom, our knowledge, and conclusions. So it's super important to make those. In some cases, much more important than just simply earning money, because when you earn a lot of money, but you lived a boring life and you didn't travel the world and you didn't do what is important for you, after finishing the game, you will feel very broken and, you know yourself. In life, you feel already very sad and depressed and blah, blah, blah. So remember, the true value of life, like in a game, is the experience of game, experience of life, experiencing that it was important for you. And not your government, not your boss can tell you what is truly purposeful and meaningful for you. Each one of us is unique, so let's focus on our personal uniqueness and do that what truly inspires us on the inside, or what is truly inspiring me inside of myself to live the life that would be a reflection of heaven for me in this world. So when we stop resisting the pain and we openly open to it, the transformation truly begins. So kind of the surrounding world, it tries to tell you, who cares about what you're feeling? I don't want to hear what you're feeling. Like, your feelings don't matter. It's like, because people are tired. They have also a lot of tension and feelings inside of them. And when they see somebody sharing their feelings, they became very angry because they don't allow themselves to be real. People have learned to suppress their feelings and just to share their emotions. But feelings are super important in sharing, analyzing. So when there is a person who starts to share sincerely what he or she feels, it starts to activate everybody around in becoming more conscious and focused and becoming more honest and sharing what is happening inside of myself. So, and to see that, in many cases, we have to stop avoiding the pain. For example, stop thinking that pain is bad or being afraid of it. And then the opposite, sit down in meditation and go inside of the pain, make it stronger, let it rise up. And so you would see what is there. What is the lesson? With what doesn't my soul agree? So once you start to respect your pain and diving into it, you will learn to transform it a lot faster and to see the conflicts which are inside of you suppressed. Responsibility for our inner state invites us to reclaim our own power from the suffering and the illusions that our mind creates. So by stepping into the pain, you are actually stepping through the illusion of that pain, and you start to understand which actions you can do so to live the life that you should truly want, so your soul would be super happy. So responsibility is super important. The purpose blossoms naturally when the pain becomes a teacher, not an enemy. So when you will learn to respect the pain and going through it, you'll see that the pain is your greatest teacher, because the pain is being sent by your soul. So your soul is your greatest teacher who is teaching you through the pain. Just learn the lesson and everything will be very good. True healing happens when we integrate the shadow and the light within ourselves by understanding that my strengths and my desires lie in my soul in this field, and my weakness, or let's say my pain, my shadow is hiding here. So how, well, once I understand my shadow, I can actually take its core essence and fundaments and focus it in making such goals and aims which will help me to fulfill even my shadow part of energy, which can be very strong, very dynamic, into something beautiful, something meaningful for me, something that will make me feel taste the life. So always remember that true healing happens when we integrate our shadows, not only the light. And when awareness, it bridges the gap between the brokenness and wholeness, leading to freedom. Eventually, being broken or being whole is the same concept inside of our head in perception of ourselves. And it's important not simply to understand it with your mind, as to truly to be synchronized with the feelings that you have inside of yourself in doing that what matters to you, not to others, to you. Not to the family, not to the government, not to friends, but to your soul. So be honest with yourself. Focus on that, what your soul tells you. Listen to the pain that comes from the inside. Make conclusions and make new actions so that you would start to feel happy again, that your soul would stop sending you the pain because you started to live a new life. You started to live the life that you wanted. You started to become honest. When you don't want to do something, just share it. When you feel sad or discomfort, you just share to that person that I don't like it, I don't want to do it, I don't feel like it. Or when somebody breaks your boundaries, at the same time you're again open, says, I feel that you're breaking my boundaries and I really don't want to do it. I really don't want to spend time with you right now. I don't feel like it. I need right now just some time for myself and just to do the things which matter to me. I respect you, but you have your own path. I have right now my own issues. So I wish you good luck with your own issues and I'll deal with my own issues by myself. I'm not feeling comfortable with you. I'm not feeling the support from you. I don't feel your strength. I don't feel that being present with you will help me or benefit me in any ways. You're responsible for your life and your illusions. I'm responsible for my reality and the path that I follow. So I focus on myself and finding people who are in the same vibration as me with the resonance of harmony inside and the level of consciousness. So, walking through the pain with love and awareness, it creates a deeper compassion for ourselves and others. As once you start to connect with your soul, you start to love yourself, you start to feel comfortable with yourself. And once you feel comfortable with yourself, people around will start to feel the love that you share with yourself, and they will feel very comfortable next to you. They will very much focus on being connected with you. So it will very much pay off. And always remember that our journey is sacred. The pain transformed through awareness becomes a path to our higher self. First, you connect with your soul, from your soul to your higher self, and then from the higher self to the spirit. But this path, it usually starts with pain. And I can tell you, in my life, on my spiritual path, I had such a big amount of different type of pain, from physical to emotional and psychic, going to mental problems, issues, and problem solving. That at a certain point I was thinking that the spiritual path is just one big path of pain. And it took me like literally almost 20 years to understand that it's not. That it's actually not. That actually you don't have to suffer, you don't have to experience pain to grow. It's a part of reality, but it's not the whole reality. And actually, you can achieve great things in your life and spiritual awakening also through love, through light, through beauty, through harmony, through comfort. And this is what I sincerely share, not only in the videos, but especially in my personal work with people and on our course, that you can live a beautiful life in harmony with yourself, and development and change can be easy, harmonic, and beautiful. Much more beautiful than breaking with your head a wall made of steel. At least that's how I used to live. And I wish everyone who are still breaking the doors with their head to know the answers are much, much, much more simple. But to receive the results from the simple decisions, you'll first have to overcome the biggest challenge of them all: your own personal brain, your own personal perception, your own personal old programs. So, darlings, I hope that this will help everybody who is right now going through pain. Just remember, you create only that what you can handle. Pain, it's a part of spiritual development until a certain level, until you understand that you don't have to suffer anymore. And thirdly, dive deep into your pain and overcome it. It is only painful while, let's say, the dagger, it's half in, half out. When it's in this position, it's painful to put it inside and to pick it up. So if you started to take out something from inside of yourself as a dagger, then do it until the end. Even though it is painful, once it's out, it will heal much more faster and you're gonna get a big boost of energy later on. Always remember, you're the creator of your reality. You create everything with what you can handle. Pain is part of your spiritual development. Pain comes from the soul. Listen to the soul. You'll transform the pain. And pain can open truly a very essential deep path in spirituality in the beginning. And then later on, you'll move to the steps as how much pain you were experiencing, so much beauty, harmony, and magic you can experience later on. It's actually the same coin, just from both sides. So, no, everybody, if you're feeling pain, then it's right now valuable for you. Make conclusions, do actions, transform it, grow, be yourself, and you'll be happy. Your soul will heal your body. You will attract to you everybody who is important for you, and life will just become a magical, beautiful fairy tale. And this is what I sincerely wish to you. So, love yourself, be yourself, like, subscribe, join the community, and thank you for being with me. Namaste.